This is our first time racing in St. Bart's. I haven't experienced any of the bucket regattas or a wobble regatta before, and so it's been quite spectacular the last couple of days out training and seeing the sights and where the courses might go. You know, it's quite a tricky race course for the navigators, and we've spent a lot of time after our practice sessions out in the rubber boat measuring different areas and finding rocks. And we sailed across a rock yesterday or 2 days ago that was charted in 120 meters of water, and we saw it, you know, a boat length up and sailed around it and went back later in the chase boat to find out that we would have run aground had we sailed across it. So that makes you a bit apprehensive, but you know, it's as you can see, the sights around us are pretty spectacular, and quite thankful to be here. You know, last year at the Maxi Worlds, we ended up, our worst race really was the first race, which was a coastal race, and our coastal racing at that event was just so from a boat handling and a tactical perspective and just the big picture. So we've been working really on focusing towards that event as our big event for the season, and using regattas like this, which are great, you know, short races, 30-mile races that you have a lot of sail handling and a lot of sail changes and a lot of things for the team to think through to use as practice. So for us, it's a great event to participate in, but it also is working towards the long game for our season. Well, looking at the scratch sheet, you know, Rambler George's team will be quite good and quite difficult to beat, and then we have Caralia, who is a 68-footer, a Mills 68 that we also race against in the mini Maxis. That, you know, they're one of those teams that sits right behind you, and the boat's fast enough that they can nip at your heels and never seem to go away. So I would suspect those are two big competitors, and then there's a slew of Swan 100s that we'll be out battling around against. But you know, I don't really know how they go or we go against them. I would suspect it's as much about staying out of their way in the pre-start and letting Bella get her nose out and doing her work for us.